I welcome all you people to join the new batch, IICS-IDMC new batch. So we have completed 2 sessions till now. So I have provided the links also in the last time. Those are available in the website. Okay. So in the last session, we have tried to these services up and running. It went time in that. So today I already taken the link. Okay, so this is the link I copy pasted in the Google Chrome. So then I copy pasted username password, then this window has come. In that I opened administrator. In administrator, runtime environments. Under runtime environments, click on your computer name. So it will show this processor server error. If it is error, leave it, not a problem. Later we can see. Now we need only data integration server and common integration components. That's it. Okay, we don't require any others. So today we do a mapping. Okay. Yes, guys, shall we do the mapping today, everyone? Shall we do the mapping today? Please reply. Fine. To do the mapping, so we will decide the source, target. To do the mapping, we'll decide the source and target. So source database we'll use Oracle. Target database, also we will use Oracle. So in our training, we will use databases. So we will use the databases like we will use Oracle database, Snowflake database, SQL Server database. Okay. So then AWS and all, we will use it in our training. So as of now, we'll start with Oracle. And then we need to create a schema in the database, source schema. We need to create the source schema. Yes, please. That is OT SRC Dev 1. 1 second, please. So somebody is asking a question. I am having error in secure agent. Data integration showing error. So if you are getting error, restart your system. If you are getting what you do, restart your system. Log in again. Once you log in, go to, suppose for example here, process server is error. So in under the service here, go to process server, stop it, then start again. So wait for 5 minutes, it will start. So again, click on process server, start. Okay, that is what you need to do it. Yes, please, everyone, are you clear? So see, we have one demo session completed, and maybe this is second session. You treat this as second session. Okay. Yes, guys, we already completed one demo session and one real session also. This is second session maybe. Okay. Yeah. So now what? So today is pure technical session. We will create a schema OT-SRC Dev 1. We'll create target schema. We'll create target schema. That is OT TGT Dev 1. We'll have a source table. So that is customers. Target table, customers.tgt. Okay, now we need Oracle database in our system. So is everyone is installed Oracle in your system? Is everyone installed Oracle in your system? Do you have Oracle in your system, guys? If you don't have Oracle in your system, then go to my YouTube channel, search, go to my YouTube channel. Okay, search Oracle installation, Raj Informatica. So this is the one, Oracle 11G download and installation. Oracle 11G download and installation. This is the one. Take this and install Oracle if you don't have it. Once you install Oracle in your system, so open SQL Server. Once you install Oracle in your system, open SQL Server. Yeah. Okay. So let me delete before I do it. I'll show you how to create the schemas and all. Wait for a second. I'll delete the schemas and then I will show you. Yeah, okay. So once you install Oracle, click on schema. This is schema and create the schemas. How to create the schema? Create user schema name. Create user schema name. Identified by password. Okay. Okay. Everyone, do you know how to create the schema, please? So source schema is created. Once the source schema is created, connected. Once the source schema is created, connected. Click on plus, copy the schema name, click on plus, name OTSRC-Dev1, username OTSRC-Dev1, password I given admin, test, connect. So OTSRC-Dev1 is connected. Same way, create target schema, that is OTTGD-Dev1, execute it. So target schema is created. So then click on plus, username OTTGD-Dev1, username OTTGD-Dev1, password admin, save, test, connect. So now we have source schema, target schema. So this is source schema and this is target schema. So now we need tables in source schema. To work with, we need tables. So from where I'll get it? In the today's material, I'll send you today's material in the G drive. Okay. In the today's material, you open this. You will be having one folder called Oracle Tables and Data. Open this. Open this schema DDL in Notepad. Open this schema DDL in Notepad. So once you open this, copy this, copy all, and go to Oracle's source schema, paste it, select all, and execute them. So you will be creating the tables which will be used for different purposes in our training. Not only this, I'll be showing many other tables also. I'll be giving many other tables also. These are sample tables. So create table statements are done, delete them. Now open second notepad in this same, open second notepad, select all, copy, select all, copy and paste, select all and execute. Okay, so that the records will execute here. So now we have many tables now in our source schema. If you see, this is the source schema. So we have contacts, countries, customers, employees, inventories, locations. Like this, we have many tables. So now, as per the mapping document in real time, your team lead will give the mapping document to you. In real time, your team lead will give the mapping document to you. Yes, please. So I'll show you the real time mapping document in some time. Okay. Yes, guys. So my source table is customers. Now what to do? Open customers table. Open customers table. So go to Oracle, give select star from customers. Don't unmute, please. 1 second. Yeah. So what I did, select star from customers, how many records? There are 390 records. We have 390 records here. So now these 319 records, I wanted to send to target table. All these 319 should go to target table. What to do now? We need to create a target table. So I am creating a target table, create table, customers TGT, as select star from, OTSRC1 dot customers, or like this also you can do it, or just DESC customers. Take the structure of the customers table, copy this, paste it into target schema, create table, customers TGT, paste it into target schema. Yes, please. Yeah. So now target table created with 0 records. Select star from customers TGT. We got the target tables with 0 records. So now we need to send these event and records to target. Are you clear, guys? Did you understand the requirements, please? Did you understand the requirement, everyone? Shall we start doing the mapping? Everyone, did you understand the requirement? Please reply. Everyone, guys, please reply. Okay. So once we have the source and target tables in our database, first what should we do? We need to create the source and target connection in IICS. First step is we need to what we need to do? We need to create source and target connections in Informatica. So what to do for that? Log into Informatica in incognito mode. Informatica will work better in incognito mode. So log into Informatica. Once you log into Informatica, open data administrator. Administrator already open. So now first step is create the connections. Create the source and target connections. The target connections. Where we need to create? In Informatica administrator. In administrator. So this is administrator. Here you see connections, click on connections in the left side. Click on connections. Now you see it will show like this. So what do now? Please observe carefully. Add new connection. Click on add new connection. Add connection. So here you will see many things. In this you select Oracle because our source is in Oracle database. So select Oracle, read data from Oracle database. Click on it. Once you select this, so the blue border will appear here. Click on next. Now it is asking connection name. You can give any connection name, source connection name. So what I'll give, any name you can give it. I'll give CONN underscore OTSRC dev 1. CONN underscore OTSRC dev 1. Yes, please. So what I do, you can use anyone, but a meaningful name, CONN OTSRC dev 1. Runtime environment. So this is a runtime environment, your computer name. Secure agent is very important. Okay, in the last session we have seen secure agent also. So it is Oracle on-premise username. So from where I'll get these details, username and all, where I'll get these details, go to your Oracle, right click on your source schema properties, take the username, copy the username, go to Informatica administrator, paste it, password, I give an admin, give it, host name, local host, whatever there here, you paste here, service name, whatever there here, you put it here. Code page, select anyone, I am selecting UTF-8. Code page we'll see later. Advanced settings not required. Now click on test. So I given connection name, OT connect CONN OTSRC dev 1. Runtime environment, your secure agent, your laptop name, it will show automatically here. Second one you need to select. Always second one you select. Oracle subtype, on-premise, authentication mode, it will by default. Username OTSRC dev 1, password, localhost 1521XC. Now test. Click on test connection. So it will give success. The test for this connection is successful. Once you are done, save it. Save. So now Oracle source connection is completed. Same way, create target connection. How to create? Add connection. My target is also Oracle. So select Oracle database. Select Oracle database. Click on next. Connection name. Connection name is, this is CONN OTSRC dev 1. My target connection name is OT TJ dev 1. CONN OT TJ dev 1. Select your secure agent, second option. Username, go to Oracle. Go to Oracle. Select your target schema properties. Take the username, OT TJ dev 1. Password, admin. Host, whatever there, paste it. Copy and paste here. Service name, XC. Code page, you can select anything, but select as of now UTF-8. I'll tell later this. Test, then save. So now my source and target connections are created. My source and target connections are created. There is no mandate to give to schema in connection name, not required. Schema name is not required. Okay. So schema name means username. Both are same. Schema name and username. Yes, please. So now my Oracle connections are created. So first step is go to administrator and create source and target connections. Are you clear, please? Everyone, are you clear? The first option, go to administrator in IICS Cloud or Informatica Cloud and create source and target connections. In connection name, you can give anything, your name, my name, any name. There is no rule. In connection name, you can give any name. Are you clear, guys? Everyone? How to create source and target connections? Second step is go to data integration and create the mapping. Once you complete the source and target connections, go to data integration. How to go to data integration? Either you come here and or you can select here also. So click on this right arrow mark, click on this down arrow mark. Here you can select it. Okay. So I am selecting from here, right click, open link in new tab. So that is data integration. Are you able to understand, guys? Everyone, please. Can please reply in the Zoom chat? Are you able to understand the topic, please? Please reply in the Zoom chat. Everyone, please reply. Now see. One second. Yeah. So the data integration look like this. We have here plus, home, explore, bundles, templates. First step is go to data integration before create the mapping. Go to data integration and create a project and folder. Create a project and folder in your real time. Your Informatica administrator will do this job. Create a project and folder. So how to create? Go to explore in the data integration. I am in Informatica data integration. Go to explore, click on new project. So you can give PRJ underscore Raj Cloud, whatever, any name you can give it. PRJ underscore Raj Cloud, save. Now click on this PRJ Raj Cloud. So it will enter into that project. Create a new folder. I am giving folder 1 or batch 1 or whatever batch something. So now under all projects, under PRJ Raj Cloud, we click on it, we are in batch folder. So whatever we do now, all will save under here, your mapping, task flow, whatever it is. Okay. So what to do now? Go to explore, click on new project, enter into the project, create a folder. Okay, go to explore. I already created the project and I already created a folder. Now, once it is done, now create a mapping. Only one time. Folder and project and folder creation will be one time only. No need to create again and again. Once it is done, now you need to create the mapping. So how to create the mapping? In the left side plus new, here we have tasks, data integration and replication, mappings, maplets, task flows, components. So select mappings and then create. Select mappings, create. Once you create a mapping, it will show directly like this. But in PowerCenter, if you create a mapping, only mapping will create, source and target will not create. But here source and target also will create. But here source and target also will create. We need to configure them now. So once you create a mapping, what is the first step? Create the mapping, then rename the mapping. Once you create the mapping, you need to rename the mapping. So how to rename? Before renaming, you need to understand few things here. What are those? The left side window is connection window or a navigation window. This is mapping canvas. This is properties window. This is save button, run, undo, redo, and then this is parameters. This is validation. This is SQL ELT query, and we have few other options here. And this is delete, cut, copy, paste, zoom in, zoom out. So zoom out, zoom in. Yes, please. Next, here we have transformations. You see this in the left side. We have source transformation, target transformation, access policy, aggregator, data masking, expression transformation, filter transformation, hierarchy builder, hierarchy parser, Java, joiner, lookup, maplet, normalizer, rank, router, sequence, sorter, SQL, structure parser, transaction control, union, velocity, web services. Okay, so these are all the transformations we have. You can use any transformation. I'll tell about the transformations later. As of now, first step is you need to rename, you need to understand this. This is called the mapping canvas. The downside window, you can scroll up and down. This is the properties window. Now, for example, because I selected the mapping, when you select on the empty space, it will show like this. A blue border will appear here. A blue border will appear here. When the blue border appear, then these are the mapping properties: name, location, description. Now here there are three buttons. You can minimize this properties window, restore the properties window, maximize the properties window. So it will take some time to understand this. 2-3 days it will take time to understand this. You no need to worry. Just try to practice as much as possible. So because I selected, if you select source, then source properties will show downside. If you select target, target properties will show downside. Then select the mapping properties will show in the downside. Yes, please. So always click on save to save the work. Otherwise it will not save. Always you have to click on save to save the work. Now click on this empty space. When you click on the empty space, it is showing mapping 1, name is mapping 1. You can remove and you can give m underscore target table name. M underscore customers TGT. Like this you can do it. Yes guys, understanding? First rename your mapping and save. Always save. Now see, my mapping name is customers TGT. Now here there is no import option for source and target, but you need to configure the source and target. Next step is what? Configure the source and target. See, this is source, this is target. These are just dummy source, dummy target. It's just a source transformation, target transformation. So in IICS, everything is a transformation. If you want, you can rename the source, rename the target. If you don't rename also, it will work. If you want to rename, just click on source. In the properties name will be, what is your source name? Customers. You can write customers. You can write as customers, so it will change, but this should be configured. How to configure? Select source. Under the left side, downside, left. Click on source again here. Now here it is showing connections, object type, all those things. When you click on connection, whatever the connections we already created in administrator, these two connections will show here. So when you click on connection, we are configuring source table. So click on source, CONN OTSRC dev1. By using secure agent, it will show all the tables present in this schema. In our source schema, we have these many tables. All these tables will display in IICS also. See, object type, select single type. So connection, select your source connection. Object type, single object. We have multiple query parameter. I'll tell that later. Single object. Then click on object, select. Now it will show all the tables present in source schema by using secure agent. Secure agent will do this work. See now. So it is showing all the schemas and also all the tables in OTSRC Dev 1. In this, select customers table, click on OK. Select customers table and click on OK. Single object means one table, correct. So you can select multiple tables also, I'll tell that later. As of now, we are working with single object. So select single object and select your object. Object means table. So it will take some time, hold on. One second, please. Yeah, okay. Just hold on. Yeah. So we have completed so we selected source connection, single object, object type, customers table we selected. We have query options here, filter, sorter, sort, advanced option that is pre-SQL, post-SQL, SQL override, all those things we'll see later. These query options we'll see later. And then save. Once the source table is configured, same way configure the target table also. How? Click on target. So you cannot double click this. You can just drag and drop, that's it. Like PowerCenter, if you double click it will open, no, it will not open anything here. Just that's it. So select target here. In the left side, down left side properties window, select target. First rename the target if you need. Rename the target, that is customers TGT. If you don't rename also it will work. If you don't rename also it will work. But better to rename customers TGT. So in the downside, select target in the mapping canvas and select target here. Now connection type, OTTGT Dev 1, select it. Again, it's a single object. Object select. So it will show customers TGT which is available in OTTGT Dev 1. Customers TGT, select, click on OK. Select, click on OK. So that your target table is configured. Understood everyone? Yeah, now see, and we have truncate target enabled bulk mode, we'll see later. Save now. Always save. Always save. Yes, guys, understanding? So now my source and target are completed. Source and target configuration is completed. Okay. Yes, guys. Once the source and target are completed, now next, what is the next step? My source is configured, target is configured. Now you need to understand one thing here. Please see. If you select source, for example, Select source. Once you select source, we have the properties you see here, general, source. Okay, these are the source properties. And these are the source columns, source fields, and partitions. Same way, when you select target, we have general, we have target fields, and there is one more option in the target called incoming fields. Incoming fields means when you click on incoming fields, you see here, because we dragged it here, because we dragged from source to target, when see, you can delete it and recreate again. If there is no link between source and target, for example, if there is no link between source and target, for example, then if you select target, there is no incoming field. See, there are no incoming fields here. But when you drag it like this, now incoming fields has come. So source is having source fields, target is also having target fields, and also incoming fields. So from source, we got it to target. Save it. Now everything is done, completed. Mapping is completed. But still the mapping is invalid here. Still the mapping is invalid. How to check whether it is valid or not? Why it is invalid? How to check? Click on this right button above. Validation button. So it will show the error here. Field mapping must contain at least one mapped field. So once the mapping is created, once the configure source and target is completed, final step is, okay, complete the field mapping. Complete the field mapping in target. So one last step we need to do is click on target. Like Informatica PowerCenter, we do the mapping, right? Same way we need to do it here. Click on this target. Field mapping is not there for source. Field mapping is there for target only. Click on this target. In the downside, click on field mapping. So these are the source columns, incoming fields. These are the target columns. What you need to do now? Okay. Now what do you need to do? Drag it like this. Customer ID to customer ID. Name to name. Address to address. Website to website. Credit limit to credit limit, like this. And then save. So now your mapping will be valid. Now your mapping is valid. So at the final step, we need to do field mapping. I'll tell more about these options in later sessions. So now, once you complete the field mapping is done. Instead of, suppose we have 5 columns, you can drag it. If you don't want to drag it, for example, you can clear the mapping. There are few options here. You can select exact field name. In the auto map options, exact field name means if source and target columns are same, okay, if source and target, just drag it like this, drag it like this. If you can't drag it, then in auto option, select exact field name. Select exact field name. Or you can select smart map also. Okay. I'll tell the difference in the later sessions. You can click on smart map also. It will automatically map. Save. Once you complete the mapping, in PowerCenter, for example, in PowerCenter, once you complete the mapping, what you will do? In PowerCenter, once you complete the mapping, what you will do? Anyone please? Create a session, correct? Then create a workflow. Yes or no, please? In PowerCenter, once we complete the mapping, then we'll complete the session, then we'll complete the workflow. Same way in IICS, we have mapping. Session means MCT we will call, means mapping task or mapping configuration task. We will call it as MCT, means mapping configuration task. Workflow means task flow. Mapping means mapping in IICS also. Session in the PowerCenter means here it is mapping task or a mapping configuration task. Workflow means task flow here. In PowerCenter, for example, we have completed only mapping. Can I run the mapping alone in PowerCenter? Without creating a session and workflow, can I run the mapping alone in PowerCenter? No, you cannot run mapping alone. Suppose you created mapping, you created session. Can we run the session alone without workflow? Can we run the session alone without the workflow? No. Once the mapping is created, session is created, then only you can run the workflow. But in IICS, without creating mapping task also, you can run mapping. Without creating task flow also, we can run mapping task. Okay. But see, if you go to IICS, here, if you see here, there is run option. In the mapping, there is run option. You can directly run, but we will never do this. If you want, you can do it, but we will not do in real time. In real time, always mapping configuration task we will always create mapping configuration task. So how to create mapping? Because why we can run, but why should not run? Because in mapping configuration task, there are many other options. I'll show you that. So now once the mapping is completed, so first we need to create the source and target connections in administrator, then go to data integration, create a project and create a folder one time. This is one time only. No need to create again and again. This is one time. Then create a mapping, rename the mapping, configure source and target, complete the field mapping. Once it is done, next create. Now again same, go to data integration, create mapping task. Also call it as MCT. MCT means mapping configuration task or mapping task, both are same. Mapping task, people call it as mapping configuration task. You need to create MCT, you need to create a mapping task. How to create? Click on plus again, new, plus, always check. If the save button is disabled, then fine. If it is enabled, then always save it. If the save button is enabled, always save it before you go to next one. Click on plus. Now you have in IICS, we have these many tasks. In PowerCenter, we have session task, email task, we have command task, we have event wait, event raise, we have control, we have assignment task, we have timer task. These are all the tasks available in PowerCenter. Same way, in IICS, what are the tasks available? This is most asked interview question. Can you tell me the types of tasks in IICS? What are the types of tasks in IICS? Mapping task, synchronization task, masking task, replication task, power task, data transfer task. We don't have a command task here. We don't have email task here. All those things we'll do in other ways. I'll show you those other ways in future sessions. Now, once the mapping is completed, we need to create a mapping task. So select the mapping task and create. Now this is the mapping task. So in the left side button, you see this is mapping task. If you click on this, mapping will open. You no need to close again and again. Just select this will open. Select this will open. First rename the mapping task. So what is the mapping task naming convention? MCT underscore M underscore customers TGT MCT underscore mapping name. Now runtime environment, that is secure agent, very important. Then select your mapping. For this mapping task, select your mapping. So only one mapping it is there, select it. Okay, select that. Then mapping image also it will show. Now click on next. Once it is done, click on next. Now you see here, you see there are many options available. We can schedule this. we can give the email notifications, we can give the advanced options, pre-command, pre-process command, post-process command, okay, then parameter file location, parameter file directory and parameter file name, then execution mode, okay, then SQL ELT application, then advanced session properties. There are many things available. There are many things available. I'll tell you all these options in the later sessions whenever the topic comes. I'll tell you all these concept in the later sessions, please. So why we need to create mapping task when we are able to run mapping? Because these many options are there in mapping task. So as of now, no need to do anything. Just click on next and save. Click on next and save. My mapping configuration task also valid. It is also valid. Now you need to run the mapping configuration task. You need to run the mapping task. How? Click on run here. Once you run, you can see the monitor two types. Once you run the mapping configuration task, either in the same data integration, you can go to my jobs. In the left side, my jobs. So this is the job, it is running already. Click on this. Now it will show the statistics. It will show the statistics. Task name, status, source success rows, error logs, session log, start time, end time, duration, secure agent. Then source name is customers, target name, source success rows, target success rows, affected rows, throughput rows and bytes, all it will show. One more way to see the monitor is here there is monitor option. Open new link tab. Either in the data integration, you can click on my jobs and click on this. You can see the monitor, or go to monitor directly. Click on this monitor directly and there also you can see my jobs. There also running jobs, all jobs, like this you can see. If this got error, suppose, if you want to download the session log, if you want to see the session log, download the session log. Click on download. It will save in wherever you want. It will save and you can download it and you can open that in Notepad. You can download it and view the session log like this. This is how we will create the mapping and create the mapping task, and then you need to create task flow. Task flow will use different purpose. In PowerCenter, workflow is mandatory, but in okay, but in IICS task flow is not mandatory. Only mapping task is mandatory. Are you clear, guys? Did you understand? So in the later sessions, I'll be telling you about the transformations. Yes, please. Understood, everyone? Are you clear? Are you clear, guys? Yes, guys, understood? Everyone, are you clear about today's topic? Are you clear about today's topic? Did you understand? So, somebody is asking a question. I, sir, you have explained into deep concepts transformations like router, source lookup, dynamic lookup, union, sorter sequence expression. At the same time, will you explain in ISS? Yes. I'll explain. But the concept is same from PowerCenter to ISS. How to implement, I'll show you. Okay. So maximum I'll explain. You see. You will see. Okay. Don't worry. But PowerCenter background is required. Without PowerCenter, you cannot learn ISS, please. Without PowerCenter, you cannot learn ISS, please. Okay. Got it? Everyone got it, guys? Understanding? Everyone, are you clear? Target database, this is the target database, please. Yeah, now the records has come from source to target. Once the mapping is completed, 316 records has come to target. See please, in the target table, 390 records are there. In the target table, 390 records, previously it was 0 records. Now, 390 records came to target table. Are you clear about today's session? Any doubts, please? Are you clear about today's session? Any doubts? Anyone, please? So there is special offer going on today. So before going to the offer, please provide your phone numbers in the Zoom chat if you don't provide. If you did not provide, please provide your phone numbers. As I told you, the fee is 17,000. In real time, where we will get the data? Where we will get the data in real time? Somebody is asking the question. In real time, you will be having data already in source. If you run the mapping, that will go to target. Target can be a table, can be a file, or can be anything. Okay? Yes, guys, I'll tell you all those things in the later sessions. So today there is a special offer going on, that is 10%. If you pay today, then it will be 15,300 to you. So please pay. The timings are morning 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. IST, evening 10:30 to evening 8:30 10:30. You can join any one session. Whatever I tell the morning, the same thing will be repeated in evening. Okay, we'll cover CDI, CI, complete CDI, CI concepts. 2 projects I will be showing you. I'll be asking you to implement. Those are the real-time projects with real-time data, and lifetime recordings will be available. Okay. So if you want to pay, you can pay to this phone pay GPay numbers. If you want to pay, you can pay to this phone pay GPay number. If you wanted to discuss with my team, please discuss with my team. Please discuss with my team. Understood? Are you clear, please? Everyone understanding? Are you clear, guys? So any doubts, please call my team. So small doubt. So somebody is asking a doubt. On previous session, all the environments are up and running, but a processor is not up and running. It's remained as error. When you restart the status, it is same. It is mandatory for CA. Yet, yes, it is mandatory for CA. Okay. Yes, please. 1 second, guys. One second, please. Yeah. So process server as of now not required. When I CA, I will tell you that what to do. You don't need to worry about it now. If you restart, it will work. So this class is CDI. This class is CDI, please. Okay. First, we will always complete CDI. Without learning CDI, you cannot learn CI. Whatever we discuss now, it is CDI, Cloud Data Integration. Cloud Data Integration will be around 30 to 40 sessions. Okay. And CA will be 10 to 12 sessions. That's how it is. Yes, guys. Understood. So any doubts, please? Any other doubts? So let me know any other doubts before winding up. So please subscribe my YouTube channel. That is Raj Informatica. So in this YouTube channel, we have many useful videos available about many courses. Please, yes, please go through that. And also we have a website rajinformatica.com. Okay. So in rajinformatica.com, where you can find the recordings. So today's recording will be uploaded in YouTube. From next session onwards, it's the paid sessions. You will be seeing in the website. If you get the access, then only you can see. Then only you can see. Yes, guys. Understanding? Everyone? My team will tell you how to access the recordings. Yes, guys. So before winding up, please subscribe my YouTube channel and keep browsing my website rajinformatica.com. We have different interview questions available, materials available, and also different courses available. So please, what you do is please refer your friends and family. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. That is Raj Informatica. Thanks for joining. I'll update you about the next session. Thank you, guys.